Shalom and welcome to Mizat Torah. This year is entitled Halacha L'Maaseh. Someone who needs to go ahead and drink this Tisha B'av, which is Motzi Shabbos. It means they have to make Havdala before they didn't drink. So what should they make Havdala on? So we mentioned a few previous shirim. You have the concept of Chamar Medina, which means a substantial drink in that Medina. And some say you can make Havdala on that instead of wine all throughout the year. Different shitas, halachatchil, it is every Saturday night to go ahead and do it on beer instead of wine. Simple pshat, it is best to always do it on wine every Saturday night and Shabbos morning. If someone is making, and their rabbi says to make us of Hasidim, do it on whiskey, even a small shot of whiskey, then if that's someone's psak, that's one thing. But if you don't have a specific psak, Shabbos morning, Saturday night, it's always better halachically to do wine or grape juice and not have chamadina, because we're not 100% sure what exactly halacha is a chamadina. But on Tisha B'av, we have to have, not have to, if it's best to avoid drinking wine and grape juice on Tisha B'av itself, it's certainly going to be more machmir than the 9 days. And it's like Erev Tisha B'av, where midin you cannot have the sudas mafsekas, or here midin you can't have a Tisha B'av. So is there a way to avoid it? So some say yes, you can have Chamar Medina. What is Chamar Medina? So most would say that beer is considered Chamar Medina, and if you can make Havdala on beer, that would be the best. Whiskey also is Chamar Medina, or Moshe says, be a choshev drink. They're not doing it just to quench your thirst, but it'd be a choshev drink that you would sit together over the drink. So beer and whiskey would fit the bill. The only thing with whiskey is you have to drink rov revius melo lugmav, and that's a little challenging with whiskey. Next on the list, there are those who say that if you have pure juice, pure orange juice, fresh orange juice, not juice mixed with water, but those brands that sell pure juice, Tropicana in the States, and here we have Pre-God and others. You have to check out which ones have the regular pure juice, pure orange juice. That's already a mechubah drink. Some say that would be good, and then you can make Havdala on that. And if you do it on Saturday night, what you do is you don't see Neker Shuasi and all those are happy psukim. So we don't do that on Motzi Shabbos. So you go right to Shahakol on the orange juice or the grapefruit juice, the fresh squeezed type. And then you say Bomari Ha'esh during the Havdala. Because once you're doing Havdala, it's best to put Bomari Ha'esh in. Everyone else who doesn't do that is not making Havdala. We do a separate Bomari Ha'esh. But if you're doing Havdala anyway, so you might as well just put it in there. That's the ideal place. And then you say Hamavdil. If you can't do the alcoholic drinks and you can't have fresh juice, so there are those that say that coffee and tea would be all right. Not everyone agrees, and therefore it's best to avoid that. Also, if it's a hot drink, you're supposed to drink a shear in the right time. That gets into that shaila as well. Mitzvah Hashem, we're not going to have Tisha B'av as a day of mourning, a day of simcha, and everything that we learned just now. But we just a fun, great conceptual discussion. Shalom.